Hi everyone, and today I'll be reading a Neuvillette listener by me. So let's get into it. Having a strong connection to the element of Hydro, as the Hydro Dragon, it was a blessing, but mostly a curse too. Being near the fountain, it was overwhelming for him. Sometimes, especially when he tried to touch the water. He had done it once and never again, for the sake of not losing his own sanity. But it seems like there was something so strong in that water that you could even hear the cries of someone without touching it. And so, he found himself rather curious. Who was that person? And why are they crying this loud? Loud enough that he can hear them. He had no idea what to do. But perhaps touching the water could provide a clearer sound. Whoever it may be, they may be suffering a lot, and Neuvillette only felt compelled to help. So he touched that water, and the sound overwhelmed his own ears. Your voice, loud and clear for him to hear. And that one moment was enough for Neuvillette's heart to break into two, out of concern and worry for you. He immediately got up from his spot and went over to see you. Whatever it was that was causing you to suffer so strongly, he may still be able to prevent it, or at the very least, he can comfort you through your sorrows. That is the very least of what he should provide. And so he heads over to your place, filled with courage and a lot of determination to find out what it is that's causing you to feel this way and to hide your emotions from him. And when you let him in, you can tell that this Hydra Dragon is determined about something. Something you've yet to find out. So, Neuvillette, you seem rather focused. What is it? What's going on? Is something on your mind? Yes, you're correct about that. There is a rather pressing matter at the top of my mind, and I must discuss it with you. Of course, Neuvillette. You may talk about it. Please, go ahead. I don't like seeing you so bothered. And that only makes him feel more horrible. Because how kind you are to do this, to be so concerned about his own emotions, when so far it seemed like he was ignorant of your own. It was a kind of guilt that he has not felt in a long time, and he knows that he's deserving of it, for not being able to notice the suffering that you were enduring. You see, Wayan, I, as the Hydra Dragon, I'm able to feel deeply when it comes to anything that connects to Hydro. So, for example, in this instance, all the water actually gathers at the fountain. Everything meets there. And, well, I heard your cries. Usually, I do not touch the fountain of Lucine, but I couldn't help myself when I heard your cries even without touching the water. And I'm rather concerned, Wayan. What is it that is causing you to be in so much pain and loneliness, and for you to hide it from me? Please, know that I'm with you, and that you can seek my help whenever you need. Neuvillette, it's not that simple. It's just been so much for me, and I can't tell you everything. I don't want to be a burden to you. It's too much. And not like there's anything you can fix about it. It's just some family issues. But I swear, you've been doing your most. I've been doing what you believe is my most. But if you tell me the truth and everything, I'm sure I can do a lot more. Please, Wayan. Please let me do everything for you. I want to be able to love you, and to show you that I'm here. If I'm not able to fix everything or change things, at the very least I want to be able to be with you to support you. Wouldn't you want to do the same for me too? You wouldn't want me suffering in silence, right? I. I guess so. No, I wouldn't want that. Then please, he says, taking your hands in his own and squeezing them gently, looking into your eyes, and you can see how honest and sincere he is being. Please, Wyan, please tell me the truth. Let me help you. Let me be there for you. Okay? I want to be able to love you and to show you just how much I care. You let out a soft sigh, nodding as you wrap your arms around him tightly and close your eyes. All you want right now is just to be with him and to feel this love that you've been needing and wanting. It's a little bit too much to know that he could hear your voice so clearly and identify it so easily. It feels like you're just someone that he loves so deeply in a way that maybe you didn't even see yourself. But you suppose this is how it's been all along, and it just took you a while longer to see that love. But right now, you're more than glad that you see it, that you're able to appreciate it, and know that you'll be so thoroughly and so deeply loved no matter what happens. After that, Neuvillette makes sure that he's always with you whenever you're experiencing some rather harsh times. He's there for you during your sorrows. He's there for you to talk to him or to cry into his arms. And meanwhile, you always make sure to take the chance to be with him, to cry your heart out and tell him what goes on in your mind. Although initially you thought you'd be a burden to him that way, Neuvillette looks more relieved than ever. And the rain? Well, the rain is a lot lesser. It is something that you appreciate, as much as you love the rain. You don't want it to rain a lot. For Neuvillette is but a gentle creature, someone that grieves for every sad human, and every bit of sorrow that you may have. And you never want to bring him sadness. Not now, and not ever. And meanwhile, Neuvillette is just happy that he gets to be by your side, now in a deeper way than ever before.